Hey bro, welcome to day 64 of my video diary. So what I want to talk about today is we need to remember why we're doing all this self-improvement crap. There is a specific reason for it, right? A lot of people think that we just want to improve our life, but this is a very simple and way too simple answer. The actual reason, the reason that is not very on the surface. So this reason is we just want more freedom. We're doing this because we want to be free. We want to be free financially. We want to have time freedom and location freedom. You probably heard about it. Everybody talks about it, but still. This is like a note for me and for you. A reminder, because sometimes I forget it. But I'm doing all this because I want more freedom. The reason why I'm thinking about this right now is because I filled some paperwork for the company I work for, and there was a paper about 401k. 401k is like when they pay you when you retire. So for my age, my retirement would be at 65. I would retire at 65. If you think about it for a second, it means that I have to put my whole life working for this fucking company, and they'll pay me some money. Not even big money, just enough to survive. It just blows my mind how people can do that. And there are people who are doing this. Why? Just why? I don't know how you can be fine with being a slave your whole life. This is just mind-blowing for me. I cannot imagine working even 2 years there. And there are people who work there their whole lives. As if they were born to do this. Just imagine your parents sitting there, your mom is pregnant, your dad is with her, and they're talking about who you will be. And they're saying, oh well, he will spend his whole life working for some fucking company in the warehouse. It's just impossible, right? And there are people who are doing this. I mean, I'm saying this not to disrespect these people. Somebody has to do this job. Somebody has to. But it won't be me. That's what I'm trying to say. And if you're watching this video, it probably won't be you either. I can actually go political from this topic, but I prefer not to discuss politics on this channel. But still. Yeah, anyway. That's what made me think about this. You know what I would do if I would suddenly get unlimited amount of money? I would buy a lot of land, have some animals like cows, chickens, horses. Maybe write books. I want to write books for the people, for my relatives who will be after me, like my kids, my grandkids, so that they don't have to learn all this stuff I already know from the internet or somewhere, but just read a book, maybe a giant book, a very big book, but they'll learn everything about, like everything that helped me. That's my idea. I would probably do something like this. But for that I need freedom. Because if I'm not free, if I have to go to work 3 days per week, and I have not enough money, then obviously I will not be able to do this. And like now there are two ways for me. A normal way and my way. A normal way is continue working on this warehouse, maybe get some education, get some higher paid job, and still be a slave, still be not free. Because even if you paid millions and millions per month, but you don't have location freedom and time freedom, you're still a slave. You're just high paid slave. I don't know if how people on self-improvement want to actually get freedom. Because you know what? It's much easier to just, at least for me, it's much easier to just work at the warehouse without pursuing any freedom than, recording videos and doing all this stuff, trying to improve myself. Being disciplined is actually harder than working at the fucking 9 to 5. That's what I'm trying to say. And I don't know if most people actually want it. Because a lot of people are saying they want to be millionaires. But millionaires, in order to become a millionaire, you have to work for 12 hours a day. You have to. Without breaks, without cheat days, without any of this bullshit. You have to work hard. And most people will not be able to. But the reward is freedom. And so the question is how much you want this freedom. Do you want it enough to wake up every single day and work for 12 hours on your business and not have breaks? Or you don't want it that much and you would prefer to work 9 to 5 or get an education, maybe get a high paid job but still be not free? This is the question that everybody on self-improvement needs to ask themselves. My answer is I want freedom. It's not that I just thought about this only now. I thought about this before. And I had the same answer. I want freedom. I always thought I need freedom. Not need, but want to have it. So this is what I will try to get. So, now I need to probably talk about my day. The things I talked about yesterday, which is, how to control yourself better. Just watch video for yesterday if you didn't. It works. It works perfectly. Second day in a row. I don't know if it will work, if it will continue to work, because sometimes there are some things that work maybe for a week, maybe for a couple weeks, but then they just stop working for some reason. But this thing really works now. And I can force myself to do pretty much anything. Just thinking about the thing I need to do step by step. And really small steps. It just works. So yeah, today I did everything I needed to do. Again. And yeah, today was a good day. Thank you for watching. I see you tomorrow.